welcome to this week's episode of things I made this week / finished. I have been working on so much lately. I have been painting like a mad woman, so I hope you enjoy this video. It's going to be a lot of just show and tell. I'm gonna explain a little bit about what inspired the pieces, or what my thought process was behind them, what inspired the piece, and you guys get a sneak peek before they're on the website, so you can scope out what you'd like to see. I'm also doing a market this April 17th. April 17th, it's a Friday in Ocala, Florida, if you're local. It's an oddities market. They have one, I think, every month pretty much. So if you want to stop by, there are going to be, most of the stuff I'm showing you today will be there at the market. So come on out. Anyway, let's get to it. So the first thing I finished this week was this little gal. She is absolutely one of my favorites, I think, that I've ever done. She is also the very first piece in what I feel like is becoming my style, which is super exciting because up until literally I painted this piece, which was almost 2 weeks ago now, I feel like I didn't really have a style that defined me as an artist, and I think that's what's been causing a lot of the distrust with my collectors, is there's no cohesive style to kind of rely on. Like the ones that you see behind me, that's all my stuff, but it kind of looks like multiple artists had painted them or drawn them. So they're still great pieces, but because it's not cohesive and I hadn't really defined who I was as an artist, I think it was hard for collectors to really seek me out and want to invest. So this is the beginning. This is a technique I've been doing. You'll see it through all of the pieces today. Basically, very messy oil painting and only using one size brush for the entire piece, which creates a lot of lack of detail, which you wouldn't think would be a good thing in painting. However, with me, who I am a perfectionist by trade, it really helps me not get too much in my head and get stuck on the details and paint quite quickly too, and not overwork the painting, which I tend to struggle with overworking paintings. So I think this is it. I think you are looking at the very first piece in the Brittany Kennedy art collection and who I'm going to be as an artist moving forward, which is crazy and exciting, and I really hope you guys like it as much as I do. So that was the first piece that was finished this week. The next one I did is this little lantern guy. He is actually still wet, so I'm trying not to get paint all over my hands. And this is kind of my take on, obviously a lantern, duh. But I've always been really obsessed with the way oil paints create light and how you can portray light. And I've always actually struggled with it in my craft to portray light correctly. And so honestly, I was just studying like lights and lanterns and the way that the greats paint light. And I decided to try a little study of a lantern. And it kind of took me down a rabbit hole of lighting, and I might have found my muse. Oops. So you may be seeing an entire collection of lamps and lighting coming your way, which you'll see some today. So very exciting. But I have this frame for him. Show you real quick. So she'll look like this. I am gonna paint the frame black because I think it'll help with displaying the lantern properly. But yeah, I'm super excited about that guy, which then inspired this piece, which I actually just finished today. I have 3 of these kind of wood plates that I thrifted, and I'm doing different lighting on each of them. So this one being kind of a chandelier vibe. It is very wet, so I'm sorry if the lighting is crazy. If you look at it from far away, it's literally glowing and I'm obsessed with it. I'm not quite done. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more with the actual metal chandelier parts. And then the other two, one is kind of like a bedside table vibe, and the other is a lantern, similar to the one I just showed you. So very excited about those. Again, the lighting thing is really a trend because I also did all of these this week, which is crazy. Again, painting like a mad woman. So I have this little guy who is quite cute. He's just like a little lamp hanging lantern situation. I did him off the top of my head, so he probably doesn't even exist in real life, but who knows. And then this little lamp, one sec, there's 4 of them, so let me juggle. I think this is one of my favorites. There's another one that I like, but I think this is a strong contender. I haven't varnished any of these, so they look a little dull, but they're pretty much dry, so should be able to varnish them soon. This one, of course, you can tell kind of a similar vibe to our other lantern friend. This one and the orange lamp are definitely contenders of my favorites. But yeah, just little studies. This one you can really see the brushwork technique that is similar to this piece and kind of what I was talking about, growing my identity, my style. And then we have one more. It's a little purple guy. Very cute, very goth, very up my alley. So those are those 4, very fun. And then the piece de resistance this week is I finished all of these little guys. So these are my mini art magnets. They're all originals. So they're not prints, they are all originals, all done in acrylic paint pens. So they are literally handmade down to the backings. So each have a little magnet at the back and felt. And I'm just obsessed with them. I love them so much. My husband helped me with the little knights. So there's 3 little knights. But yeah, it's kind of like if you're into ACEOs or like the art trading cards, I feel like this is kind of my version of you get to own an original for a very cheap price. Like I should be selling these for more than they are. But I think it's important for you guys to own original art without having that, like, what do you call it? Blocker. What is the name of it? Oh my God, I literally can't think of it. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, removing the barrier to entry, Jesus Christ. Removing the barrier to entry and allowing people who really want original art but maybe can't afford, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $10,000 piece, you can get one of these for $8 to $20, and now you own a piece of me, which is incredible. So I'm gonna keep the price point relatively low on these guys. They will be available at my market. I'm not selling these online at the moment. I am thinking of creating a separate drop of these after the market, but the problem is they are going to have to be more expensive online because I have to pay for shipping. So let me know if you guys would be interested. I certainly can, but they'll probably be like $20 to $25 a piece online. If that interests you, let me know in the comments. But anyway, some of my quick favorites here. I did a video on this one, but this little chair guy is so cute. Cuteness aggression on that cute little chair guy. This one was kind of inspired by like Monet's lilies. Very cute. And we have, again, my style coming through there with the lantern. So very excited for these. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. But again, only available in person at the Ocala Market. I'll post the info below. So yeah, I hope you guys like those. There is one more thing I painted this week. However, I'm not going to show you because she will be getting her own video because she is the biggest painting I've ever done. And I'm very excited to show you guys. And it's just not done yet. So yeah, but I hope you guys like pieces. If you do, I will be listing whatever's left after the market, so watch out for that drop and watch out for more information. But I'll be posting videos like this every week to kind of go through my collections and how we're growing as an artist. So I hope you guys follow along, and I love you. Bye.